Because the only other time I have to go back to a previous part is when I have to unlock the level or fill in the jiggies for the Click Clock Wood painting. So let's just do this right now. Shunk. Hey, free jiggy. I don't know how much of an audio delay there is from my listening to the recordings or whatever. It's like I try to sound smart, but I'm just gonna stop myself. Alright, well before I do that, I gotta unlock Gobi's Valley. Do this real quick. Go over here so I can get the other Jiggy I left behind. Shortcut! What is this, Dark Souls? Is Banjo-Kazooie the Dark Souls of 3D platformers? Honestly, you could argue that, because in the N64 version where you couldn't... every time you died you couldn't keep your notes, so you had to collect all the notes over again. Kind of like restart... I ground pounded that eye, yet it didn't register, or I just hit the very edge of it, and the hit detection has to be like spot on. That was weird. That's never happened to me before. Why is it when I'm recording that all this stuff that I've never experienced happens? I guess that's just the good thing about having this archive. So it's like, wow, I can look back and see just how much I get screwed over. Yes. I mean, I'm just gonna unlock Gobi's Valley now, so that when I just go back, I don't have to come back and... I'm here, I might as well do it. I'm just gonna unlock Gobi's Valley right now. And while I'm at it, I might as well run up and unlock the gate in front of Monsta Mansion. No. I'll do that when I go to the... Oh gosh, this camera. This camera can be... Sometimes, it's like, I love this game, but sometimes this camera can get a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. To Freezeazy Peak we go! Trash! Christmas time. Even though it's like February. Yeah. I just don't want to jump over the notes. Hey, Boggy. How's it going, buddy? Yes, you ate the shiny thing. I get it. See, what I could have done is I could have gone back to Gobi's Valley and grabbed the speed shoes. So that way I could just do this whole level in one run, but I'll just come back to this level after I get the shoes. Since it's already on the way up to Monsta Mansion, I might as well... Hey, Twinklies. I might as well do this. Hopefully, I could do this without a total massacre. There we go. Come on. Timing. There we go. That's all I need to do. I need to do it to where I can have enough time to hit all three of them. Even though he perfectly comes back up just in time to eat the Twinkly. Okay, I think this timing's a bit better. Nope, never mind. Actually, yeah, it's actually a little better. Because there we go, 3, 4 in a row. Okay, last Twinkly. There you go. Get in there. You can eat the rest. Mass genocide of little adorable Twinklies. Let's just do this. Because I believe when I talk to Bottles to get the... Actually, I don't even need to talk to Bottles because I already know how to fly. I don't have to use the Beak Buster. I think that's what the move's called. I don't think I have to do the Beak Buster in order to do this. I just have to fly through the little star at the top. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly, and then I'll come back here to grab this stuff and get the move. Since I have to go back and fly up to hit the buttons and all this stuff on the snowman. So just like with Clinker's Cavern, fly through it 3 times. 1, 2, and then 3. There we go. Let's just do this. Oh, I lost 1 health. How tragic. Let's grab this Mumbo token. Oh yeah, I have enough Mumbo tokens to get the transformations level. I'm a present. Good to know. Like that wasn't obvious. And I love Christmas levels in games. It's just so cheery. So full of merry and happiness. Except for when you have to go on ice and then it just becomes super slippery. Yeah, I know. I would go back for the shoes, but I've already committed. I've already committed to doing this without the shoes. So I'll come back as soon as I'm just gonna 100% Goey's Valley, and then I'll just come back to Freezeazy Peak since the entrance is on the way back from Goey's Valley. I might as well. And this is the level order it wants you to go anyway. In terms of unlocking the levels, it's Freezeazy Peak before Goey's Valley, so I know, I'm sorry to not take your advice. And I was thinking I was, but then as I was doing it, I was like, I'm just gonna do it this way. Because this is just the way I'm used to doing it, so sorry about that. Yeah. I'm just gonna do all the things on the snowman first. Like, this is the part where it's... No notes or jiggies. Yeah. Oh, can I... I probably could have grabbed that on the way up. Oh well, I have to go back anyway. Yeah, no, I mean, I've played this a million times. Now I'm remembering why I shouldn't have done this, because there's a Jiggy that appears up here after I destroy all the snowman. So I'm going to have to come back up here again. Well, actually, since I have to come back up here again anyway to collect all the notes, because you have to ride the sled down, and then you have to come back up anyways to get all the notes. Can you please stop hitting me? Sir, or madam, I do not know the the sexual organs of an ice cube. Oh, the Jinjo's right here. There you go. Because it's like, I have to come back up here, up the scarf anyway to collect the rest of the notes. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly back up. So I'm just gonna ride down, fly back up, get the Jiggy on top, get the Jiggy in the pipe, and the present on the nose, and then get the rest of this stuff down the scarf. I'm totally not just doing this on the fly. I've got this in the bag. Yeah, Boggy, instead of going back to see your children that are crying over their missing father, let's have a race instead. That'll... Let's race! Because why not? Boggy knows his priorities. But sledding, though? Alright, oh, look at that present. You're all sad. But I'll be getting him last as the walrus, because I have to walk through there anyway out of Waz's cave. So right now, grab all these notes, and then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and fly again, so I can kill all these snowmen, go back to the top, grab the Jiggy, and all this stuff on top of the snowman, Please let me... I should really do this when there's not two snowmen hitting me at the same time. I'll get you first. Please don't miss. There we go. There you. As a kid, I never knew you can do this. Even though it looks like pretty self-explanatory. It's like, oh, there's an X on their hats. That means you can run into them. Please hit. Thank you. I have missed that hit several times in the past. I see you, Waza. Alright. Please hit. Oh! Like that. How he twists his head when he throws the, actually. Bottles! Give me health back, please. Oh. I guess it only works when he teaches you a move. Fine. I'll just have to murder this thing and get the honey. Oh boy. And I'm just in range for both of them to hit me at once. Please hit. There we go. Yay! I did it. I'm just gonna hit this grunty panel now. Because I don't think I'll be walking past this part as Banjo. Since I'm so close to a flight pad, I'll just go to the flight pad again and head up top. Back to the top. Hopefully I have enough feathers to do it. And at least I killed the ice cube up here. There we go. Yeah. There we go, just grab this present. And I can just grab this Jiggy and the pipe. That just leaves one more present to grab. And I just gotta grab these notes on the scarf now. And replenish my feathers too. Please grab the note, Banjo, thank you. I'm glad I just have full control of mastery of this camera, so I get everything perfectly. Alright, now... see, and I'm already this close to Mumbo's hut. I'm just gonna grab the stuff on top of the roofs first. Grab this. I'll grab that stuff when I'm the walrus. Grab you. And then I'll grab the notes up here. Alright, now it's time to be a walrus. Yeah, because I gotta be a walrus and then I gotta turn back into Banjo. I believe that's how this works. Hey, you. I see you. Well, I have to turn back into Banjo because I gotta grab the Jinjo in Waz's cave. Also, so I can climb back up and give the presents to Boggy's children. So yes, it's time to race. Didn't really understand why you need to be a walrus so you can race Boggy on the sled. Didn't really understand that. But I'm like, I guess they needed more of a reason to use the walrus rather than just being able to access a cave and get a Jiggy. So they're like, you know what, let's just have the walrus be the only one that can go race Boggy first on the sled. Alright, I'll hit that. I'll get that present on my way back to transform back into Banjo. Look at that. It's all come together. I can grab this Momo token on the way. And I can grab the notes up here. Yeah, I see ya. Did I mention how much I love the music in this game? Yes, I do. Fancy a race, Mr. Walrus? I do fancy a race. Come on. What's even hilarious is that even after you beat him, he's still not ready to go back home. He's like, I want to race again. I just love racing. I love racing more than I love my children. Yeah, at first you're like, oh man, this is easy, but then he catches up to you because this kind of has like a rubber band kind of race where it's like, it catches you up. See, now I'm like a little faster than him, but then he's gonna rubber band and come back to me. So it's like you gotta kind of time it to where, like right before the race finishes, you are rubber banding in front of him. Like this is usually around the time where he passes you up. It gives you just enough time to finish the race right before him. Like usually by the time you get, yeah, like right here is when he usually passes. And then by the time you get past the present bridge, you should be passing him and finishing the race. Like right here. Haha! And now, I should be untouchable. Whoop. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or should I say a jiggy squeezy, because I'm gonna get a jiggy. Horrible pun. I'm not gonna apologize for my puns, by the way. I have not perfected my style of streaming. There we go. Wow, another walrus. Take this, but watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Thank you, Waza. I'll be sure not to help you next time you're in trouble. For the longest time, I thought Waza was female, but in one of the questions at the end of the game, Waza is described as a he, or like, what's his voice, or like, what is his name? Like with the walrus inside Freezeazy Peak, what is his name? And it's like, oh, you get to pick a bunch of names. It's like, and that's how I figured out that Waza is actually a boy instead of a girl. Because forever I thought I thought Waza was a female. I don't know why. She just has he has a feminine look. I don't know. I guess that's like the purple, and I was like, she's alone, and as a walrus myself, I can comfort her in her time of need. I don't know, just for the longest time I thought Waza was a female. Or a girl. There we go. Now back to being a bear and bird. Even though this transformation is quite adorable. But there's one even more adorable than this. Hard to believe, I know. What's more adorable than a walrus, you say? Well, you're gonna have to find out in 2 more levels. Now I can't go back and challenge Boggy because again I need the speed shoes because for some reason the sled disappears and it's like, oh, that's great. Actually, since I'll be finishing the race up top near Waza's cave. Oh no, I can't do that because I believe Waza's standing outside. I believe Waza's standing outside the cave. Like it resets her thing. Or was that just the N64 version where if you leave the area, she will go back? Because I know in Treasure Trove Cove, even if you gave like Blubba his gold, if you went back after leaving the level, he's like, give me my gold, but he won't give you Jiggy for it. So, just to be safe, so I don't have to go back and be a walrus again, just gonna do this. Yep, I already grabbed the ice key. The ice key would be in there. Yeah. As a kid, I saw that key back there, and I'm like, there has to be a way to get that key. But little did I know that they did not implement stop and swap in time. That's such an interesting concept. Like, in order to act, it's like, even Rare was thinking of like, how do we reward players for buying our sequel? Like fans of the original game for buying our sequel. I know, let's implement a system that gives them exclusive stuff to find for having both copies of the game. Rare was super innovative back in the day. Yep, they don't care about their father coming back, they just cared about getting presents. It's just a messed up family. Alright, so I'll be coming back to that once I finish Gobi's Valley. I'll be coming back. The back Grundy's hound whoops your butt, you'll hardly stand. Hilarious. Yeah, and since I have to go back to Freezeazy Peak anyway when I learn the shoes. Oh, I did not mean to do that. When I learn the shoes, so I can get the jigsaw piece above Freezeazy Peak from the Grunty panel. So it works out. I have to go back to Freezeazy Peak anyway. Since I'm there, I can just grab the speed shoes and grab the jiggy, you know.